I began work on what became the Guarded Gate in 2014, January of 2014, and it began as it came out of a conversation with my dear friends Taylor Branch and Christy Macy about eugenics, how we got into eugenics. Besides the point, but I said eugenics, the same way that I had said prohibition, So I began reading about eugenics and stumbled across an angle that I felt had not been fully covered and that was interesting, how the eugenic movement affected U.S. immigration policy and, in fact, the composition of the American people. So I went deeper into it. What was a eugenics book became first a eugenics book focused on immigration, then it became an immigration book with eugenics as one of the engines within it. And I've said, I've never been happier to be a year and a half late in delivering a book because it's much more timely than it would have been if it had come out a year and a half earlier. It was certainly, there was no conscious thought given to the contemporary issue when I began on the book. And this was in the middle of the Obama's second term. People were talking about immigration reform. The Senate passed an immigration reform bill, but it just wasn't remotely the issue that it has become in the last 3 years. And then I spend my usual 5 years working on it, or between my working on it and the publisher getting it ready for publication. And lo and behold, here we are. And it's, I suppose I should be glad that I have this reason for it to be, there's a reason for it to be relevant. I would rather it not be relevant. I would rather we not be going through the nature of the immigration crisis that we are going through right now. However, it's been pointed out by a few of the reviewers and some others, this kind of helps us understand what's going on now because we see that it isn't new. America goes through spasms of really intense and often vile anti-immigrant feeling, and I take it as good news to know that it happened before because it went away before. It hasn't been continuous. It goes in waves. And I'm hopeful that this wave will end soon.